welcome to the committee. I have an announcement to make before we start the show. That is, if any one of you parked your automobiles on Sunset Boulevard, either side of the street, know that about this time of the evening, the police make a sweep of the street. They break the windows of the cars, they tow them away, they take the accessories, sell them, and blame the Mexicans. We're an improvisational theater. This is our second show in Southern California, basking in the paranoia of Los Angeles. And we're dedicating this show to the following quote. Thank you. The quote is, "Jokes cease to be jokes when they deal with the holiest goods of a nation." That quote was first offered to the world by Joseph Goebbels in Germany. In this an election year, it may crop up at any time, so... We're an improvisational theater, which simply means that all the material that you're going to see tonight has been improvised, that is, created by the actors who are going to perform that material. They've done it in front of a live audience, either here or in our house in San Francisco. They've done it on the basis of audience suggestions. We're going to be asking for you to help us out in that regard a little bit later on in the evening. We don't use much in the way of props or costumes. Here and there you'll see a pair of glasses, a hat, a coat, a cane now and again. We don't use any set pieces of any kind, so you're going to have to use your imaginations to help us set the scenes. That's about all I have to tell you about the show, except we hope you like it.
Sorry, we've got some trouble down here. You'll have to find another route.
Sorry, we got this blocked off. You'll have to go back the other way. Thank you. Keep moving, sir. Keep moving.
Sorry, you can mess.
Sorry, man. We've got this blocked off. You have to turn around and go the other way.
Sorry, I can't tell you. You have to clear the sidewalk.
I'm sorry, sir. You have to be long. Keep it moving. I'm only doing my job. Keep it moving. Sorry. Keep it moving. Wait a minute. Clear the sidewalk. Keep it moving.
May I have your attention, please? It is my duty to inform you constitute an illegal assembly.
All right, Foster, cover your right eye, please. Now read the third line on the chart.
Clicking.
Would you mind spelling that out, please?
P-L-C-K-N.
All right, cover your left eye. Uncover your right eye. All right, now read the fourth line on the chart.
R-O-N-V-X.
Ronvex, very good. Using both eyes now, let's read the bottom line on the chart. Last line.
Printed in the USA.
There's nothing wrong with your eyes, Sponsor. Why don't you follow the red line on down the hall, pick your papers up out of the basket out in the front there, and continue with your physical examination.
You want to hear a joke?
What?
A joke. You want to hear a joke?
Well, there's nobody waiting. Go ahead, make it snappy.
What did the first frog say?
Which first frog?
The first frog there ever was. What did he say?
I don't know.
Hurry, 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 hurry.
You want to hold it there a minute, please? Dr. Harris, could you come in here, please? Dr. Harris. Dr. Harris, what you just told me.
What did the first frog say?
I don't know. What did the first frog say? Hurry, 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 hurry. Hold it on your lily pad.
Colonel LeMay, could you get in here?
I want you to tell the Colonel what you just told me, if you'll do that, please.
What did the first frog say?
He doesn't know, just tell him.
Hurry, 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 hurry.
I don't know, man. I don't really feel loaded, you know. You should smoke another one.
One of mine or one of yours?
All marijuana seems about the same.
But I got a surprise for you.
Better cool it. There's a plainclothes car coming out of Sunset there. Red ones mean stop, right?
Yeah. Hey, look, there's a bunch of high school kids in the next car passing a joint around. I'll turn on the siren.
Right. You kids want to hang around here?
Press button to summon elevator. Press button to summon elevator. Press button to summon elevator. Step aboard the elevator, please. Face the front of the car, press the button for your floor, and step to the rear of the car, please. Step to the rear of the car, please. Step to the rear of the car, please. Step to the sides of the car. Step to the front of the car. Now get out. This elevator is temporarily inoperative due to a minor mechanical failure. You may use elevator number 2, located directly to your left. Stand clear of the doors on your way out, please. Press button to summon elevator number 2. One press will be sufficient. Step aboard the elevator, please. Face the front of the car, press the button for your floor, and step to the rear of the car, please.
17? That's right.
I saw the button you pushed over there.
Oh, that's right.
You don't work on 17, do you?
No. Do you work up there?
Yeah, that's why I know that
Oh,
you
I'm
didn't
going
work.
up to visit a friend, Chester Lipsitz.
He's my immediate supervisor,
Really?
Mr. Lipsitz, yes.
Oh, well, hello.
Clarence Kern is my
Well,
name.
hello. Oh, yes, he's spoken of you many
Oh,
times.
wonderful.
My
That's
name's
wonderful.
Carlotta Valdez.
I'm very pleased to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Going up, stand clear of the doors, please. Stand clear of the doors. Going
Yes,
up.
I gave you.
Very, very gracious
Oh,
photograph.
thank you
Nice
very
present.
much.
Welcome aboard elevator number 2. We're traveling non-stop express service from the 1st to the 17th floor today, and we expect to be ascending at an approximate ground speed of 140 feet per minute. We're expecting some turbulence this morning between the 8th and the 9th floors as a result of misaligned rails. In the unlikely event that there might be an emergency condition aboard the elevator, there's adequate safety equipment in the car to handle any situation. So relax and enjoy your trip.
What do we meant by that? Emergency situation in the elevator.
In case there's an avalanche in here, we'll huddle together in the leeward corner until the St. Bernard dog comes.
Right. Huddle, huddle, huddle.
No huddling in the elevator, please.
Hey, elevator, can you hear us? Elevator?
Passengers will not talk to the elevator while it is in
It's going to be incredible. It cost them $500,000 for you to model these elevators.
Really?
Well, it's worth it. It answers back.
Well, it's smoother riding than that other one was.
Oh,
I mean,
yeah.
it really doesn't even seem like it's moving at all.
Oh, well, they've got
The elevator is not moving at all. This elevator is presently stuck between the 12th and the 14th floors. Passengers aboard this car may consider themselves trapped.
Very funny. I get claustrophobic.
Oh, why don't you put your head in your handbag?
Well, that's it.
You see, after a while, you take your head back out, you get a tremendous sense of release.
At this time, we should like to familiarize you with some of the safety features found aboard the Ajax Model 9000. There's an emergency alarm bell button located on the control panel, painted red, marked emergency alarm bell.
Got it.
Is anything happening?
The emergency alarm bell button works fine. If you wish to call for assistance, there's a telephone located behind the panel marked telephone.
Hello?
Hello, this is your elevator speaking.
Hi, elevator. Let's just get this thing going. Come on, right now. Let's go. Let's go.
Don't stamp on the elevator.
Don't tell us what to do, Helen. Supervisor.
That was a 16-foot drop. If there's any more smart stamping around, we'll go down to the basement in 3 seconds flat.
Way to get out of here.
There's a trap door.
The emergency escape exit panels located in this elevator are for decorative purposes only.
I know, listen, you damn elevator. You just get this thing started.
Don't swear in the elevator. And
You
keep
just
your
get this
voice
thing
down,
going.
too, while you're at it.
Get away from me!
You son of a bitch! I'm trying to save your life! Shut up!
17th floor, all out, please. Drucker Foundation, A.L. Mead, Jacob Flash and Company, Committee Productions. Stand clear of the doors on your way out, please. We hope you have a pleasant day today, and thank you for traveling Ajax.
Spit on my boot here, sweetheart.
You talking to me, a motorcycle-crazed degenerate?
Yeah, no, well, I figure at your age, you spit on somebody, you're striking up a conversation, you know?
Don't you go get your Harley. Come in here and run over an old man's feet while you're at it, you goddamn punk.
Hey, I hope you don't mind if I just sit here and pass your final fleeting moments with you.
The hell kind of a human being are you anyway?
Trying to be your companion till the Grim Reaper shows up.
Why don't you have a little pity on the old man? I was once young and blithe like you. You son of a bitch.
The funniest thing I dredged up all week, man. You know that? Get yourself cast in bronze like baby shoes, right? Sit here in the park, the monument to the unknown geezer.
What the hell are you doing here in the park anyway? You're probably selling dope to teenagers.
Giving it away.
Don't give that stuff away, you and the mafia.
I'm the sample man for the West Coast, you know. I take my orders from Mr. Big.
Wouldn't be surprised you're high up on them goofballs yourself, Sonny.
How can you tell?
Yeah, I was in the merchant.
Oh, that gabardine flash. You've helped. You've put me on this road. See, I'm hooked on the taste of these overcoats, you know? It's a filthy habit. I go through 30, 40 overcoats a day. They know me down at Goodwill.
Yes, I seen cuckoo in my day, but you really take the pride, you know that?
Be rejoicing, man. You'll live long enough to meet the king of the cuckoos, right?
Where'd you get them pants? You fall through an awning?
Really a cute little devil when you smile. The drool comes out of the corner of your mouth.
Would you slop all over yourself? You smell like a French whore.
I didn't think your memory went back that far.
Look, why don't you go call your motorcycle gang, have them come down here, help you beat up the old man. You got nothing better to do.
Hello, do you read me? Do you read me? Listen, I got the creepy old geezer hung up down here. He's ripe for a stomp. Come on down, we'll merge him with the bench. What do you say?
What about that, Tweezerhead?
Ah, they like the idea. Now they're laughing and excited. Turn up your battery.
Don't push me too far, boyo.
You haven't got that far to go.
No, so how far I got to go, you goddamn punk.
Right?
I've dealt with degenerates before.
Immolate yourself for the squirrels? Shazam! Huh? They bounced right off, old man. Ah! You think you can defeat Super Punk, eh?
All right, I beat it, I'm finished with you. Oh, them square.
Little Neolithic hip talk there?
Never mind, go bite off your mustache, that goddamn fruit.
That's very hip. I'll remember that one. Sure.
Go die of cancer, you piece of human scum.
Come on, old creepy weirdness, huh? Lighten up a little.
Well, dance on your goddamn grave, you punk.
Sure you will. Okay, I'm gonna go now. Don't stay here too long, though. They'll dedicate you.
Oh, my gut fraction. Defend yourself.
Behave your kid.
You're just
Come to
switchblade
it.
your
Act like
fire
a
line.
old chicken.
I'll track your
Come on.
brain off.
Hey, I didn't touch you, man. Didn't touch you.
Pills.
Pills? I got them. What do you need?
Heart. Heart. Scared the hell out of you, you punk.
All right, next. Next! Just take that chair. I'll be with you in a minute. Bring that damn chair back here. Put it back there and sit on it. I'll be with you in just a minute. Where are the papers you're supposed to bring with you? You have them with you?
No.
Where are they?
The paranoids took them.
We're not going to spend any time looking for them now. Could I have your name, please? Last name first, first name, middle name last.
Cohen Lawrence, NMN.
Cohen Lawrence. What does NMN stand for?
Nimmin, nimmin, nimmin.
No middle name. All right. What is the date of your birth, please? Date of your birth.
Aries.
Exact date of your birth.
4/3/45.
Thank you. All right, now, Lawrence, I'm going to ask you a few questions, and I hope that you'll answer them as briefly and succinctly as possible. It's not necessary to go into any detail with any of these questions. The first question is, do you like girls? Simple yes or no. All right, I'm going to take that as a yes. Now, the next question is, do you like boys? Very clearly answered that time is no. All right, now, do you wet the bed?
Do you mean pee-pee?
Wet the bed. Not caca-poo-poo, just pee-pee.
Wee.
Now, sit down, Lord. Sit down, please. No. Sit down in the chair, please. Sit down. All right, that's enough. Pick it up.
No, that's just a chair joke.
Sit down. Now, do you know of any reason why you should not be inducted into the Army?
Yeah.
What?
A disease I have.
What kind of disease?
Poor slop.
Poor slop.
Poor slop. P-O-R-E-S-L-O-P. S-L-O-P.
I see. Is there a medical name for this malady?
Systemic gruel.
All right. Perhaps you can describe the symptoms to me.
Self-explanatory disease of the pores.
Okay. Fine.
It involves sloppage of the pores at certain times from all the pores at once, an emittance of a white oatmeal-like consistency, repulsive muck oozing. Coming out.
Does that affect your daily life in any way?
It fills up my socks.
I guess it would.
Yeah, it does, and I have to have my bed on a slant.
Drainage.
No.
Yeah. Sit down. Sit down. I'll be with you in a minute. Come on, put that down before you hurt your teeth. Put it down. Sit down. I'll be right with you. All right. Now, Lawrence, are you seeing a psychiatrist at the present time?
Yes. No, I'm not.
Are you or are you not?
Yes.
What's his name?
We haven't been introduced.
Oh, no. I'm not your psychiatrist. I'm not here to heal you.
Yes, you are.
No.
Yes, you are. You're my
Tell me
psychiatrist because you're a psychiatrist, and that is a person whose job it is to understand things that they don't. You know, you do, and you have to understand in my particular case that I can't go into the Army,
All
see?
right.
I can't. You also understand that a little check mark you make may make the difference in my life, whether I live or die. Go in the Army, I might die. You might kill me.
What I put on this piece of paper is no more a determining factor in your life or death than that urine sample you gave upstairs.
Except that you're not a urine sample.
Obviously. I perform some of the same functions, all right?
Fantastic.
Now
I
look.
must give you inside.
Now look.
I'm asking for the human part of you, which makes a gesture through that paper next
Oh,
to me.
crying out loud. What did you... It's pretty easy for you to walk in here and say, make a human gesture. You know how many of you jerks I see every week?
No.
20 a day, 5 days a week. You waltz in here, you sing soprano, you give me your version of a nut. I've seen all this crap, I'm up to here with it. I've seen your act before, and it isn't funny, all right?
You've seen poor slop?
No, that's new. I didn't say you're not an imaginative kid. It's just my function here is to try to determine in a brief time whether or not you have some crippling emotional disturbance that would make you incapable of taking orders from someone with an IQ of 100.
Well, I would love to know what difference that even makes. If I would go to the trouble of dancing around the room, doing things for another human being that ordinarily one wouldn't do, humiliating myself to that extent, obviously there's something in there that...
Don't give me your sophomore psychology. I'll give you credit for some intelligence. I know what
All
you're
right.
saying. All right?
Yeah, you got
As far as I'm concerned, I don't think that anybody who doesn't want to go in the Army should have to go in the Army.
Okay.
All right? But that's not my job. If I gave a deferment to every jerk who walked in here with a good act, there'd be a line stretching from that door all the way down to the sidewalk, and I'd be in trouble. Can you grasp that? See, that's reality. Seems to me you understand that. All right, now look, Bonerz, I can't possibly judge a man on just 2 or 3 minutes conversation, huh? But all I do is indicate certain things. Here, I don't make the final decision. I don't know whether you're going in the Army or not, but if you are accepted into the Army and you still feel the way you do when you get out of basic training, go on sick call. When you get to your next base, go see the psychiatrist, and you might be able to get an early discharge with the help of what I've written here. I can't care.
You...
Hey, you son of a bitch! Hey, you're definitely going in! Son of a bitch! Out of here!
Mr. Hollister. You can wait right there. I'll call you just as soon as Mr. Spencer can see you.
Thank you.
Spencer can see you now. This way, Mr. DeMarco. You can wait right there.
I've been doing laundry since 7 o'clock this morning.
Oh, you poor dear.
Oh, well, I'm actually very proud of myself for doing all those sheets and towels.
Well, that's right. Bill's people were here this weekend, weren't they?
Yes, they were, and now they're all gone. Oh, thank you very much.
You're welcome. Just relax.
Oh, I couldn't tell which ones I'd done and which ones I hadn't done. Such a mess.
Oh.
Gee, this is nice coffee.
You like it?
Yeah, it's different.
Yeah, I changed brands. It's a Colombian brand.
It smells nice, too.
Yeah, I like it. We think it's a little richer.
Yeah, I think I'll try it. No, I think Herb would like it. Oh, listen, have you tried Baby Love?
Baby, the fabric softener.
Yeah.
Well, it's very funny how I heard about Baby
tell
Love.
me.
Well, you know that I went to Sylvia's card party last week?
Oh, how was that? I missed
Well,
that.
my dear, she had, in the center of every one of the tables the most beautiful little centerpieces that she made herself out of corks and Cheerios. She's a very
that
clever
box
girl.
that's on my kitchen, the coffee table.
Yeah?
She made that.
She made
Yes,
that?
and you know what that's made out of? That's a little cigar box, and she covered it with macaroni and sprayed it with gold paint. She's amazing.
She's really wonderful. Oh, well, about the baby love, though.
Oh, yeah.
Well, seated to her right was the Kramer girl. I can't remember her married name.
Winthrop.
Winthrop, that's right, that's right. Well, anyhow, she turned to Sylvia and she said, have you heard about baby love?
Yeah.
And Sylvia said, what's that? And she said, it's a fabric softener.
Yeah.
Well, I just continued to eavesdrop.
Yeah.
And, well, on my own, I tried it.
Yeah, what do you think?
Well, just feel my dress.
Oh, you used it on this?
Yeah.
Oh, of course, it looks wonderful.
And it doesn't cling.
Yes, I thought something was different. Oh, that's wonderful. Well, you know, I've been using it for about 6 months now. And you know that eczema stuff that Bill's had all
Yes,
on here?
poor dear.
Well, I've been using it, you know, on his
Yeah.
underwear and the towels and anything that would get close to the skin, you know.
Mhm.
Well, it's all cleared up. All the sores are gone.
And you think it's the baby love?
I know it's the baby love. He doesn't know, but I
Well,
know.
yes, husband.
Yeah.
Oh, say, Helen, do you want to turn on?
Let's see, it's 10:30. I have to pick up Teddy about 12. I'll tell you what, I'll split one with you. All right?
Good. I'm sorry I don't have any already rolled. You know, Herb usually does that for me in the morning, but he was running a little late.
Well, you know, you're lucky you can do that. I can't do that to save my soul.
Oh, no?
No, and it just doesn't, it all spills, you know.
Well, I used to be terrible at it, too. But you
Yeah.
remember when Herb had the flu?
Oh, yeah,
Well, somebody had to do it.
Oh, very good, very good, very good.
I'm going to show you something that Marie showed me.
Oh, what's that?
Well, if you crimp the edges like this,
Mhm.
see, like that?
Oh, I wasn't doing that.
It doesn't fall out.
Of course. Oh. I tell you. Wouldn't Marie know a thing like that?
Sure. She went to college.
Say, Millie, I've been meaning to ask you for the longest time, where'd you get this darling container that really says marijuana on it?
Isn't that cute? Herb's mother got that at the I Imagine boutique.
It's wonderful. You know, it really picks up the yellow in the thing. Picks up the yellow in the pineapples in your wallpaper.
Oh, I never thought of that.
Sort of picks it up.
It really does.
Yeah,
Looks
and sort of
wonderful.
The curve of it, you know.
It has a pineapple quality.
Fruitful.
Fruitful. Oh, you know, it even sort of goes with the out of doors, the housing project down the street.
Oh. Oh, yes. Well, yes. Well, yes.
It definitely belongs in this
It
house.
belongs in the house. That's why it goes with the houses.
That's right.
No. All right, now stop that. So you're doing it.
I'm not doing a thing,
Helen. You've got your little hand up there.
Oh, my goodness, Helen. I forgot all about my laundry.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Listen, thanks for coming by.
That's all right, darling. I'll see you
Mr. Plimpton, you're a very sick man. As a matter of fact, the slightest emotional shock could kill you.
Just after the Second World War, when most of our best minds were busy inventing the Cold War, there was a book published which changed the course of our society. It profoundly influenced such people as Gene Rusk and Billy Sol Estes. It led to a change in our philosophical thinking, and it led to such literary works as Hugh Hefner's Playboy Philosophy and Richard Nixon's My Six Climaxes. The name of this book was How to Win Friends and Influence People by Dale Carnegie. We'd like now to show you two people who read it and took its message very much to heart.
That must be Dick now.
Hello, Jane. I certainly hope I'm not too early for our date together this evening.
Oh, you're right on time, Dick.
Holy cow, gee whiz, Jane, you sure look super tonight.
Oh, thank you very much. You look wonderful yourself.
You're entirely welcome, Jane. Thank you very much.
Oh, you're welcome. Thank you.
Well, we'd better hurry if we don't want to be late.
All right, let's go.
My arm?
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Golly, what a beautiful car, Dick.
Thank you very much, Jane. I just waxed it.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Watch your step.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Watch your fingers.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Pretty tight parking space I've gotten myself into here.
Well, you certainly are a nice, safe driver, Dick.
Oh, thank you very much, Jane. I always say it's better to be safe than sorry. 2 tickets, please, Mr. Drive-In Movie Man. Thank you very much. Would you care for anything to eat or drink, Jane?
I'd love something if you're going to have something, but if you're not going to have anything, it's perfectly all right with me.
I had a pretty big supper, thanks. Sure was a swell movie, wasn't it, Jane?
Oh, it really was. I just love Annette Funicello.
That's yours, the white bungalow?
Yes, it is. Golly, what a good parker you are, Dick.
Oh, thank you very much, Jane. I was fortunate to find this lovely large space.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Watch your step.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Watch your fingers.
Thank you.
You're welcome. My arm.
Yes, thank you.
You're welcome. Well, here we are, safe and sound, back home. I certainly hope, Jane, I didn't bring you back home too late.
Oh, you brought me home right in time, Dick, and I really want to thank you for a really lovely evening. I just enjoyed myself so much.
You're entirely welcome, Jane, and I would like to thank you in return for being such a marvelous date to me this evening.
Oh, thank you very much.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Do you want a screw?
To our studio audience. We've got just a few minutes before we go on the air, so I'd like to use this time to just run over a few of the things that are going to help make this the wonderful afternoon I'm sure we're all looking forward to. First of all, I'd like to show you how we use our applause sign, if you will, please. Well, you'll see this sign several times in the course of the show today, and when you do, I want you to respond to it. And the reason for this, of course, is simple. We've got real live contestants up here on this stage. They're doing their darndest to get those prizes, and I'm sure that if you were up here, you'd want the same kind of response from them that I'm asking from you. So when you see that sign, let's hear that old patty cake, okay? Now, I'd like to try something. If we could divide the house in half, right through here without surgically interfering with anyone. We'll call this side number 1. I bet you've guessed already over here, haven't you? Okay, I tell you what, let's hold on for just a minute. Let's give side 1 a chance to see how they do all by themselves, okay? Are you ready over here, side 1? I hope you are, because this is your chance. There's the sign. Let's hear it. Wonderful. Side 2, you're going to have to try harder, aren't you? Huh? Okay. Let's listen to them now. Let's see how they do. Are you ready over here, Side 2? Here's your chance to get even. There's the sign. Let's hear it. Good. A little whistling, yelling, stomping. Every little bit helps. You know, I've got a great idea. I bet if we put both of these groups together, we could take the roof right off the studio, huh? What do you say? Let's try it. Everybody, all at once. Are you ready? There's the sign. Let's hear it. Genuinely heartwarming, ladies and gentlemen, and I would like to warn you that if we don't get at least this much response each time the sign is flashed in the course of the show today, we're going to flood the studio. No, but seriously. When our master of ceremonies, Bernie Rollins, hits this stage, I want you to give him the same warm, enthusiastic, spontaneous welcome you just gave our sign, okay? I see we've got about 5 seconds to go in case anybody has to. It's showtime. From Television City in Hollywood, welcome to America's #1 TV game show. The show that all America is watching. The game that all America is playing. Greed! The show that awards prizes to its contestants, not on the basis of who they are, not on the basis of how much they know, but solely on the basis of how much they want those prizes. I'm Ronnie Robertson, and here's our master of ceremonies, that wizard of want, that gourmet of glut, that demigod of desire. It's Bernie Rollins, and here's Bernie.
Welcome once again to Greed, the show about that warm human emotion that makes brothers of all mankind. For those of you who just tuned in, let me explain the rules of the game so you'll understand how we play Greed here on television. Over there is our table of desire. Hidden on the table of desire, each one concealed beneath its own individual veil of mystery, are 3 marvelous hidden prizes. Our contestants come out here 2 by 2, a winner and a challenger. They select a prize from the table of desire. The veil of mystery is lifted, the prize is revealed to the contestants, and from that moment on, folks, they've got just 10 seconds to show us here in the studio audience and at home how much they want those prizes. The impartial judges in the sealed booth to my right observe their behavior and read their ratings on the patented electronic IBM lustometer in there. The one with the highest rating, of course, gets to win and keep that prize. Now, you're probably wondering about this marvelous pile of prizes to my left here. Well, all these treasures, all these winnings, all these possessions are the accumulated prizes belonging to just one man, and who is that, Ronnie?
Well, he's our all-time winner of 12 consecutive weeks on Greed, Bernie. He's back for lucky number 13 on the show. He's our accountant from East Orange, New Jersey, Mr. George Stark. Come on out here, George.
Howdy, George, and welcome back to Greed. It's a pleasure to see you back here on the show.
Pleasure to be here.
13th consecutive week.
Pleasure to be here.
What have you been doing all week since last time, George?
Thinking about my stuff.
I know you have. Locked safely in the Rice Porterhouse vaults until this week, and you know you're going to have a chance to get at it in just a little while. We've got some brand new prizes on the table of desire over here. You get a chance at those prizes in just a moment, George. But right now, how about climbing up?
It's all my stuff!
It sure is, George. You want it.
Where's my radio?
Your radio. It's radio. It's under your left foot, right over there, George. There you go.
That's Sylvania.
It sure is. Ronnie, may we have the table of desire for this week?
Certainly, Bernie. There they are, 3 marvelous hidden prizes.
3 marvelous hidden prizes. Prize number 1, prize number 2, and prize number 3. I wonder what they can be. Let's meet our first contestant and find out.
All right, Bernie, let's meet and greet contestant number 1 for tonight. He's a government official, and he hails from the motor city of Detroit, Michigan. Let's say hello to Mr. Thurston Walker. Come on out here, Thurston. Hello, Bernie.
Welcome to Greed. It's a pleasure to have you here on the show.
I want to say now
that it is indeed an honor and a pleasure to be here on your show as a representative of your government.
Well, as a representative of our government, what better place for you than the Greed stage, eh, George? What do you do? What do you do for a living back there in Detroit, Michigan?
I am the board of directors for the President's War on Poverty, PWOP.
PWOP, the President's War on Poverty. How's that war going? Anybody surrender yet, Thurston?
How do you think? Any other way to get my job?
Come up one hand up and the other one out, eh? George, that's yours. You got 3 prizes on the table over there. Prize number 1, prize number 2, and prize number 3.
Just put them all in my car. It's
That's
right
the
out.
fighting green spirit that got him on the show. But for now, you're going to pick one because you're the challenger. If you win that one, we'll go on to another. We recognize George Stark, our defending champion.
And he can be bought.
Let's hope not. He's a great player. He's a great champion. He's ready to tangle with you, winner take all. So if you'll make your selection, we'll get right on down to it and begin the game. Do you want prize number 1? Do you want prize number 2? Or do you want prize number 3?
2.
Prize number 2, the large one in the middle. Always a wise choice here on Greed. I'm going to lift the veil of mystery and reveal that prize to you both. If you're both ready to see it, you'll have just 10 seconds to show us how much you want that prize. George is ready. Thurston, are you ready? Yeah, he's ready, all right. You betcha he's ready. Prize number 2. I lift the veil of mystery and reveal to you both a Duratrex electronic air conditioner and humidifier for the home valued at $289.95. What? Spirited play by both sides.
That ruling, Bertie.
Let's see what the judges say about that. Thurston, the judges were very much impressed with your willingness to use government funds and illegal influence to bribe me.
Don't mention it.
I won't mention it again because you didn't win. The one who won was George Stark because, as he said himself, them that has gets, them that gets needs a lot more.
This is outrageous. How you ever get on welfare? I'll have your ass money.
I'm a little teased.
Don't
All right,
tease
folks.
me.
Come on,
Give it
George.
to me.
Reach for it, George. There you go, George. It sure is, George. Let's meet and greet contestant number 2.
All right, Mr. Bernie Rollins, he's on his way now. He's a young man, and he hails from right here in our own hometown of Hollywood, California. Let's say hello to Mr. Lombo Papopoulos. Come on out here, Lombo.
Hi, Lombo. Hi, welcome to Greed. It's a pleasure to have you here on the show.
Oh, gracious. Thank
You recognize George Stark, our defending champion over there?
you.
You see the monitor. That's the monitor. We call that a monitor. That's how you're able to see yourself here on
I've
television.
been on these shows before.
I know you have. Lombo, what do you, I detect a hint of a foreign accent in your voice, Lombo. You weren't born here in America, were you?
No, there's a hint of a foreign accent in my voice. I was originally from the very lovely Athens, Greece.
Athens, Greece. How about that? What a time. There's a lot of Athenians out there, hometown folks, Lombo, and they're going to be rooting for you. Takanis, as we say in Greece, huh? Is that what we say?
I think we do.
Good, Lombo. Before we get to the selection of the prizes, suppose you tell us, what do you do for a living here in the greater Los Angeles area?
Well, Barney, it's a long story.
Make it short.
But what I do is I was flight announcer at the Los International Angeles Airport.
Well, many's the time I've heard your voice and missed my flight. I don't mind telling you, Lombo.
That's not funny.
It's
but-
my show. I make the jokes. There's 2 prizes remaining. Prize number 1 and prize number 3.
Number 1.
You want prize number 1. Okay, Lombo, here in America, even the most humble can rise to the heights on Greed. So
That's
if you're
right
ready,
here.
George is ready. I'll lift the veil of mystery and reveal the prize to you. Colorful people. Here we go. Prize number 1. I lift the veil of mystery and reveal to you a Helvetia 21 jewel automatic. They down the watch with a gold-filled band by Rydell. The Rydell band and the watch together valued at $415.
Bernie.
2 great competitors. What to say about that? Lombo, the judges cite with approval the fact that you were able to cite 21 Near Eastern deities in the space of only 10 seconds without ever losing sight of yourself in the monitor. Great praise in any man's language. The winner is George Stark, however. Why? Because he tried to expose himself in front of 40 million Americans. I'm sorry, you won. His search contestant number 3.
Righto, Bernie, here she comes. She's a lovely lady. She's 67 years young. She's come all the way out here from her hometown of Ocean View, Kansas, just to be on our show. Let's give a great big Hollywood welcome for Mrs. Mabel Keck. Come on out here, Mabel.
Well, bless you, Mother. Look at you.
Bless you.
Welcome to Greed. It's a pleasure to have you here on the show.
Oh, it's a pleasure to be had.
I know it all. Do you recognize George Stark, our defending champion over
I
there?
certainly do. Fine young man.
Yes,
Hello.
sir. He's a great player. He's defeated 2 challengers so far this evening. Are you ready to tangle and mix it up with him here on
I
Greed?
certainly am.
Good, dear, good. What do you do back there in Ocean View, Kansas, love?
I'm a school teacher.
A school teacher. I bet you the flower of America's youth passes through your hands, doesn't it?
Well, not anymore. I'm getting too old for that.
Can't cut the young stuff, huh? Well, let's get right on down to it. There's only 1 prize remaining. Now, I wonder what made you drag your weary old bones all the way out here from Ocean View, huh? Could you mind telling us what that was?
I'd certainly like a little something to keep hearth and home together.
Well, let's hope that you win it here on Greed, because there's 1 prize remaining. We don't know what it is, but we know it's going to be a thing of beauty and a
I
joy
covet
forever.
it, whatever it is.
I know you do, dear, because that's why you're on the show. It's prize number 3. We haven't had a chance to see what it is yet. George, are you ready? George is always ready. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Are you sure you're ready?
My blood pressure's boiling.
Good. Okay, then. I'm going to lift the veil of mystery and reveal that prize to you both if you're both ready to see it. Here it comes, prize number 3. It's a... oh, my goodness, it's a Greed 5 grand extra! International Airlines, the airlines of the stars. Fly you for a 4-week, all expense paid, and extra for 2. You'll be staying at the beautiful George's Safe in Paris! Reduced to babbling, thumb-sucking fetal jelly right here in our bubbling on the stage.
Not only that, Bernie, I'd like to point out that Mrs. Mabel Keck managed to spit her dentures a good 3 feet across.
Championship play on both sides.
This is gonna be a close one.
Sure is. I don't envy the judges their decision
Neither
this
do I,
time.
Bernie.
Ronnie, this is unprecedented. For the first time in the history of Greed, we've got a tie.
No! I'm gonna have that trick or I'll die!
Let's see if she will. 4 weeks, all expenses paid. National flies you there and brings you back. Think of it.
She's dead, Bernie. Isn't that wonderful?
Then the winner is George Stark.
Hey, Blood, what time's Roger getting back home? Roger?
Yeah,
Is that you under there, man?
it sure is. How do you like it? Look at that. It doesn't rub off. It's all over me. I'm going to be brown like you for 13 months.
You white folks don't want us to have nothing exclusive, do you? Well, how'd you do that?
Iodine injections in the sun lamp.
Yeah, but why?
The magazine is sending me to Chicago this summer to write a series of articles on what it's like to be a black man in Chicago this summer using the white man's vocabulary and syntax.
I guess that'll be pretty cool.
Yeah.
As long as none of those brothers out there invite you out to a dance.
Yeah, well, that's one of the things that I want to talk to you about is it seems to me that physically I look enough like a black man to be able to pass.
Well, if you move fast enough, you'll make a blur. Most white folks can't tell the difference.
See, I'm not so sure that I know how to behave enough like a black man to pass, so I thought maybe you could give me a couple of pointers.
Oh, soul behavior, right?
Right.
Oh, I've been waiting for this all my life.
I've been working on a walk here. Just tell me what you think of it.
Damn, baby, that must hurt.
See, what I'm trying to get across is the weight of oppression over the centuries.
Oh, yeah, I thought it was something like that, yeah. Well, that's not happening anymore. There's a whole new thing here now. You know, black is back, you know.
Uh-huh.
And when you walk, you gotta have a little dip in your hip, a little cut in your strut, a little pride in your stride, you know what I mean?
How do you...
Well, it's like you're listening to cosmic music all the time, so when you move your body, let me show you what I mean.
The young and tan and blithe and lovely.
No, it ain't cosmic enough, man. You're jazz, you know. Set a tempo and then just move out, right? Ding, ding, bam, bam, ding, ding, bang, ding, bang. Also, the still you let your head go one way or the other because it really helps you turn corners, you know. Don't blow all night, man. I want to see that. Yeah, that's it. Your wrist.
Yeah, is that it, man?
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, it feels very, very cool, you know, sensual, animalistic.
Yeah, well, that's why we call each other cats.
Yeah, let's do some Negro talking.
What do you want to talk about?
Let's just do a simple situation. You're waiting on a street corner for a bus, and I'll come up and ask directions.
Oh, okay.
Right.
Where in the hell is that pile of metal bullshit Whitey calls a bus?
Excuse me, do the buses stop here? That's right, I was flying out to Downey to see my sister-in-law. Oh, yeah, she got a big beauty shop out there, you know. Yes, sir, we're gonna knock down some hog, plant some chicken greens.
See, if you start that mess all over again, we're gonna have nothing but year-round hot summer.
Sorry, man, that even offended me. It's just old radio shows. That's all I got in my ear, you know.
Why don't you listen to the new radio shows, man? The new thing that's in, you know, like Ray Charles, you know, soul
station.
This right, is right. Okay, I'll try it again, right? Okay.
That's right, that's right. Yes, soul. Sock it.
Oh, jive, Uncle Sam spends millions of dollars a year trying to get to the moon and can't even make a bus come down the street.
Hey, Soul Brother, what's happening? There's going to be showers tomorrow.
Hey, I can D-I-G-I-T. Sock it to me. Look, man, I don't want any money. Look, all over the world, people salute each other, right?
Right.
They say, they tip their hats, they say hi, they shake hands, they do this, they bow, they got a salutation going.
Yeah, right.
We have the same thing going in the hand. Put your hand out, I'll show you what I mean. Now say, give the drummer something.
Give the drummer some.
Yeah.
Ouch.
Don't ever do that in Chicago, man. Otherwise, all those brothers are going to know it's not you up under there. You know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, all right, let's try it again. The bus is coming this time, right? it comes now. Bring it on down here, Friday. Let's have some of that bus. Bring it down front. Let's go. Slide it in, Whitey. Bring it on. There you go. I'll be damn, brother. You see that giant white dude take that bus right by you and me?
Oh, say, devil. Yes, sir. I
Steal
see.
it up, man.
Yes, sir. Let it all burn out. What's that?
Yes, sir. That's a fight. You gotta keep it in the hands, right? That's all right. Just don't talk too long and always have an exit line ready. You know what I mean?
Exit line. Later, Jim.
Yeah, that's all right.
I heard that on a record album. Okay, now the next thing is I'm going to have to deal with white people, too.
Well, that's your problem. I'm going to go on back there.
Be the car rental agent at the airport.
Oh, one of them
Chicago,
dudes?
right?
Yeah, sure, okay. Listen, I'm going to be very involved in deep and crucial stuff, you know. Pentels and paper clips.
Salt peanuts, and salt.
Yes, sir. May I help you, sir?
That's where I'd like to rent a car.
I see, sir. May I see some sort of identification, please?
Yes, I got my credit card right here.
Oh, my, aren't we making progress?
Some of us making progress, some of us still standing behind counters.
We have a large selection of cars. What kind of car would you like, sir? Here's the list here.
Give me a Rebel.
Yes, sir. You would like that in white.
No, let's have it in black, man. Let's keep it where it's at, huh?
Excuse me, sir. The phone.
Hey, why don't you give me the keys to my car before you make your phone call?
Now, just a moment, sir. We'll get back to you in a moment.
Hey, maybe you could call Governor Wallace back. In the meantime, give me the
Please,
keys
sir.
to my...
Please try to keep your voice down. After all, these things do take time.
Better hurry up. We're going to burn the phone company down about 10 minutes.
Don't get excited, please. I have one more form for the sign. It's insurance. The first 3 lines. Here's a pen. You can write.
Hey, you taught me and the rats how to write in them schools you let us go to.
Education of sorts, you should be more appreciative when you come out in public.
Sure, I appreciate the fact you taught me how to kill and burn in the United States
Now,
Army.
let's
That's going to
not
come in
get
handy.
political. There's no reason to
Past
get
politics,
political
Jim, just
whatsoever.
man-to-man
Don't
confrontation.
you wave your hand in my face. How dare you people come in here?
No, you people. It's the man you're talking to.
I'll
You
get a
do that?
cop in here. He'll work
Cop,
on
he's
your
coming
hand.
you are, man.
Don't
He's
you
going
call
to
me
you
dumb.
no pay.
Now, look here,
no
boy.
pay, Chuck.
Boy, you're getting out of your place.
Don't ever boy me.
I know how to deal with people like you. I'll come up and I'll kill you, nigger.
I'm white. I work for Esquire magazine.
Apple, V8, or orange? I don't have any grape. Do you want apple, V8, or orange? I don't have any grape.
I don't care. Give me a glass of straight.
What?
I don't care. Give me grape.
I don't have any grape. I have apple, V8, or orange.
Fine. Give me V8 then. Big decision. What the hell's the matter with you this morning?
Nothing's the matter with me, Dick. It's just that I didn't ask you yesterday morning.
Okay, can you just shut up for 5 minutes? Is that too much to ask or something? You're in the goddamnedest mood when you get up.
I'm sorry, Dick. It's just early, and I'm trying to deal with the breakfast.
Okay, just deal with a breakfast and shut up. What the hell's so hard about that, anyway?
Nothing.
Nothing. Where's the vitamin pill?
It's right there in front of you.
Where?
It's right there in front of your glass. You probably can't see it because it's red like the V8 in your glass.
What's that supposed to mean?
Nothing.
What the hell are you doing?
I'm setting the table.
Oh, really? Gee, I couldn't see that.
Look, Dick, it's early in the morning, and I can't deal with complexities.
Fine, Miss Freud. Don't deal with complexities. Just fix a simple breakfast and shut up. What the hell's so hard about that, anyway? Yak, 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 yak. Oh, suffer, suffer, suffer. What the hell's the matter with you?
Nothing's the matter with me, Dick. I'm just, Waiting for the bacon to get done. It's my sole mission in life.
It's her sole mission in life.
Oh, now look, Dick, I set my hair wrong like
Set her little Feel better now?
I'm sorry.
It's all right.
Who is it?
Teresa Levy.
Yes?
Hi, Sonny Williams here. Hi,
Hi.
glad to meet you at last.
Oh, yeah, it's nice to meet you.
Brought a six-pack of beer. I thought we could have a drink, get acquainted before we go to the party, if you want to.
Oh, great. Good idea. Oh, why don't you fix it? The kitchenette's over there.
Hope I'm not late or anything.
No,
Go to
no,
my
no,
brother's
you're not late.
party.
Oh, ouch! Darn it.
What are you walking on the furniture like you're blind?
Hey, Sonny, I am blind.
Really?
Well, yeah, didn't Peter tell you?
Well, he asked me if I wanted a blind date, but... Why, you want a beer anyway?
Yeah, I'll live it up.
Like a head? I guess it doesn't make much difference. Ben. Well, you're blind, huh? Never know what to look at you.
Oh, no?
It's a great dress.
Oh, thank you very much.
Get it before you were blind?
No, I have a friend who picks my clothes out for me now.
She's got a good eye.
2.
Here, stick out your hand, Teresa. Right, grip.
Oh.
Right. Now, the rim of the glass is about a ½ inch above your finger, so don't bash your teeth.
Well, he's looking at you.
Got a great sense of humor.
Oh, do you really think so?
Oh, listen, if I was blind like you, I'd kill myself. How'd it happen, anyway?
In an automobile accident.
Huh? It's like a gradual dim out or just snuff?
Well, it was very sudden. You see, the optic nerve was severed.
You're like stone blind, huh? I mean, you
Yeah.
can't tell the difference between light or dark or...
No, nothing.
Well, it must have been very interesting. I mean, learning everything all over again. Did you stick yourself in the cheek with a fork, stuff like that?
Yeah, I was a riot.
Yeah, I bet you were, yeah. What was that like?
But learning everything.
Yeah.
Well, you see, what I did was, right after I got out of the hospital, I went to my parents' home in the country. You know, because there aren't very many people around, and I'm very familiar with the surroundings. What it really amounts to... I spent like 6 months in my room. I wouldn't even come out. And then, you know, eventually I realized that I was feeling sorry for myself. So I started to memorize the rooms and the rest of the house. And finally, I felt that I could, you know, move back here into the city and have my own apartment. You see, fortunately, one of the things that happened is that I mean, especially hearing, but touch, smell, the other senses. And so you're not, you know, you're not as bad off as you can imagine.
Oh, of course not.
Hey, Sonny.
Yeah?
What are you doing?
Looking around.
what you look like.
Doesn't make much difference to you, does it?
Well, sure it does. You know, I get sort of a mental image from the sound of your voice.
I'm about 6'3".
Oh, really?
180 pounds.
Yeah?
Most of it's wedged into my shoulders, though. And I got kind of Tony Curtis hair. Kind of falls down little black curls over my forehead, which is bronze from a lot of sun and surf.
Wow, you sound like you're very handsome.
Good.
You know what, Sonny? I can't go to the party.
Because you're blind?
Well, yeah, now look. I mean, you're so groovy and everything, and...
Sure, but... Gee, it seems to me like you should find something, a realistic adjustment to your life situation or something like that, you know. I mean, look, now it's a party, right?
Yeah?
It's dark. Everybody's stumbling around. They won't notice you. Gee, nobody's going to walk up and ask you to read. Come on, stick out your hand. Right, grip. Right. Okay, drink up, watch your teeth, and we'll go to the party. We'll have a great time now, I guarantee you. All right. Okay, here, take my arm. Don't want to lose you down the stairs, you know.
Oh, hey, Sonny, hold on a second, okay?
Sure.
Sonny, I'm not blind. Hey, Sonny, I said I'm not blind.
Yeah, I'm not deaf. What, is this some kind of practical joke or something?
No, it's no joke.
What is it?
Well, look, see, 2 years ago, I discovered in analysis that I had a very self-destructive tendency. I mean, I seemed to always end up with the guy that was going to hurt me the most. So I just developed this little test so I could weed bad guys out. You flunked.
Well, I'm just a regular guy, you know.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, but look, Peter calls me up now. He asks me if I want a date. I say, sure. You know, I don't know you. I drive over here in my brother's car to pick you up. I bring you a 6-pack of beer, and I'm not saying word one about the 4 cans I'm leaving.
You're not saying very much about looking at my dress either.
Well, I was hoping you wouldn't bring it up. I wouldn't have done that if I thought you could see.
Who is it?
Teresa, Sonny Williams here. We're going to have to hustle. We're going to be late for Peter's party.
What?
I sure hope I'm not late. I got here as fast as I could. Got to bring a 6-pack of beer along, but the weight's too much for my little stubby legs. Oh, it's nice to meet somebody who likes to laugh at short men. A lot of us were great artists, you know.
Look, Sonny, I'm not laughing at you.
Somebody behind me?
Well, I mean, I guess I feel kind of small myself.
Well, you want to go to the party then?
Sure, why not?
We're going to look silly dancing.
You still live on Santa Monica? You know you were doing 35 in a 25 zone? All right, now, I'll let you go this time.
Good evening, and welcome to tonight's Young People's Concert. First on our program this evening is Variations on a Young Person's Folk Theme. Before we hear that, let's, as we usually do on these programs, explore and discuss the various instruments in our orchestra. In every orchestra, the string section is the foundation. First among the strings is the violin. Our violinist will now demonstrate for you the technique known as pizzicato, or the plucked string. The cello is the musical bottom of the orchestra. And our cellist will now demonstrate the technique known as arco, or the bowed string. Next, let us consider the brasses. Foremost in our brass section is the horn, and the gentlemen who play it. The horn is traditionally called the French horn. This is a mistake because it is not French. An understandable mistake, however, because it is often confused with the English horn, which is neither English nor horn. The French horn sounds like this. Let us now consider the woodwinds. First, let's consider the bassoon. The bassoon is traditionally known as the fagot because it resembles a bunch of sticks loosely tied together. Our bassoonist will now show us. As you can see, the bassoon is the bass member of the double reed family of woodwinds, and it sounds like this. Related to the bassoon is the oboe. The oboe shares with the bassoon the distinction of having a double reed. And they're unlike the rest of the woodwinds in this respect that the rest of the woodwinds have only a single reed. With the sole exception of the flute, which doesn't have a reed. The oboe sounds like this. Last, but certainly not least, let's consider the percussion section. The percussionists are perhaps the most versatile of all the instrumentalists in the orchestra. They play a very great variety of instruments. First, among them, let's examine the triangle. Next, the cymbal. Kettle-like instruments which you see before you are, of course, the timpani. They are, in fact, shaped like kettles, and perhaps that explains their alternate name, the kettle drums. They sound like this. Last but not least is the wood block. This penetrating instrument resembles a block of wood. We now present variations on a young person's folk theme.
Thank you.